Hello everyone, myself Dr. Shantanu Sharma, Professor and HOD, Physiotherapy Department, UEM Jaipur. As we all coming to know from various media resources that physiotherapy is playing a very vital role in COVID-19. We all know that COVID-19 is mainly affecting the pulmonary system, so there are various physiotherapy techniques and exercises of breathing which help in recovering from COVID-19 from mild symptoms like decrease in oxygen level, difficulty in breathing and mild to moderate pneumonia. So one by one we will discuss these various breathing exercises which can help. First, coming to the pursed lip breathing. Pursed lip breathing is nothing but we have to inhale through the nose and then exhale through our mouth as far as possible, as long as possible. What we can do for remembering is if we are inhaling for 1 second, we have to exhale for 2 seconds. We have to maintain the ratio of 1:2 between inspiration and expiration. So I will explain you once. We have to inspire through the nose and then expire by making the pout or as we whistle out. We have to expire as long as possible. Now with the time, so as you all can see, I had inspired for 2 seconds, then expired for 4 seconds. So we have to maintain the ratio of 1:2. This exercise, it increases the lung capacity and lung endurance, and it will also help to reduce the shortness of breath. Now coming to the second one, that is diaphragmatic breathing. Diaphragm is the main muscle of inspiration. So this exercise, it helps to strengthen the diaphragm. For this exercise, what we have to do is, we have to keep one hand on the upper chest, the other hand on the upper abdomen. Diaphragm is the muscle which separates the chest from the abdomen. So one hand at the upper part of the abdomen. What we have to do is, we have to inspire through nose, and during inspiration we have to see the movement of the lower hand, the abdomen should come out, and then during expiration the lower hand should go inside, the abdomen should go inside. So once I will show you. Once again. This increases the strength and endurance of diaphragm. Now coming to the next one, that is breath holding techniques. These techniques are also proving very useful. In this, what we have to do is, we have to inspire through the nose, then we have to hold the breath, and then at last we have to expire through the mouth. For remembering, what we can do is, if we are inspiring for 3 seconds, we have to hold for 4 seconds, and then we have to expire for 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5. Inspiration for 3 seconds, holding the breath for 4 seconds, and expiration for 5 seconds. So we will see this. Hold for 4 seconds, then expire for 5 seconds. Once again, hold for 4 seconds, then expire for 5 seconds. This technique, it also decreases the anxiety and stress among the patients. Now coming to the next, that is chest mobility exercises. As the name suggests, it increases the mobility of the chest wall or rib cage, so the lungs, they work efficiently and the breathlessness also decreases. In this, we have to combine mild exercises with the breathing. So first, while taking the hands up, we have to inspire while bringing them down we have to expire. Let's see. Once again. One more way to do this is we can place the cross hands behind the head, and then when we are taking the hands away we have to inspire. When we are bringing them together we have to expire. Like this. So as you all can see, in both these exercises the mobility of the chest increases. So all these exercises they are playing a vital role in recovering from the COVID-19, and also they decrease the breathing difficulty. All these exercises can be repeated 3 times a day, and each time for 10 repetitions we can do, but that also I want you to tell, it can vary from patient to patient, and all these exercises are not for everyone. We all have to do these exercises under the supervision of your physiotherapist. Some other exercises I can tell you which can give visual feedback also is like blowing of balloon. We have to inhale through the nose, and then while exhaling we have to blow the balloon. We can repeat this, we can see the balloon blowing and it will give the visual feedback. One more is blowing out through the straw in a glass of water. What this will do, we have to first inhale, then exhale through the straw inside the water and bubbles will come. This will also give feedback that for how much time the bubbles are coming out, and expiration we have to do as long as possible, increasing the lung compliance. Once again I will let you all know that all these exercises must be repeated, must be done under the supervision of physiotherapist, and I wish you all a speedy recovery. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you all.
Hello everyone, I am Professor Dr. Vishwajoy Chatterjee. I am the Vice Chancellor of University of Engineering and Management, UEM Jaipur. Today I am going to talk to those students who want to pursue a career in medical but somehow did not have the opportunity to pursue MBBS. Now question is there any alternative? There are several alternatives, but I am going to talk about a special alternative which is BPT. And the speciality about this alternative is that in this profession, physiotherapy, which you become a physiotherapist after completing a course of 4.5 years in BPT, you can write a doctor in front of your name, followed by a PT at the end. I repeat, BPT or Bachelor of Physiotherapy is a 4.5 years degree course, 4.5 years degree course, where after completion of this you become a doctor in physiotherapy. You can write a doctor in front of your name followed by a PT at that end. It is a wonderful alternative for a medical profession. If you want to be a doctor, then this is a wonderful profession, wonderful option if you are having some problem not to pursue MBBS. Let me tell you that a physiotherapist has got some advantage over the other medical professions that you can think of. Immediately a profession that may come to your mind is nursing. You might think I can also intend to study nursing as an alternative of medical profession, alternative of MBBS. But remember, in nursing, if you become a nurse, then you don't become independent like a doctor. A physiotherapist can open his or her own chamber where a patient can directly visit without being referred to by a doctor. Whereas in case of nursing, you become a nurse where you need to work under a doctor, either in a hospital or in his or her own chamber. So that is the advantage of having a course, a degree of physiotherapy. Nowadays, you can see around, there are several chambers that are opened by physiotherapists. where people visit normally without being referred by doctor. People do have problems, who have orthopedic problems, who have other problems. They directly visit the physiotherapist and remain under a physiotherapist under long treatment. You can understand that this course or being a physiotherapist is of immense opportunities, of immense advantage at that time. Now, I would like to also tell you that being a physiotherapist, what are the career options that you might have? See, you can become a sports therapist. You know that in sports, physiotherapists are needed continuously with sports person. You can become a sports therapist. You can become a physiotherapist with your own chamber, which I have already mentioned. Several hospitals, or if not all, needs a lot of physiotherapists and keeps a lot of physiotherapists, because it normally says that in an operation, whenever an operation is done, a physiotherapist must be involved in it. As a result, the different hospitals have got enormous number of physiotherapists in it. As I said, you can have your own chamber. Then the other option that is possible is a public health official. You can go for a government job and you can become a health officer. Though this job is partially admin, but you get more and more responsibility with seniority. So these are the several options that you have. Comes the respect. If you say, are the physiotherapists given the same respect as the doctor? Yes, I can write doctor in front of my name, I can put a PT at the end, but are the physiotherapists given the same respect? In some other countries, I have seen that the physiotherapists are given more respect compared to the doctors, only because of the reason that physiotherapists treat without medicine, whereas doctors treat with medicine. Without medicine, you are treating a patient and treating him and making him absolutely fit for regular life. So that is the beauty of this course. I will invite all of you to come to this course, join this course, and if you talk about some other points in physiotherapy, that is also there. I can tell you some other point which I had noted down, like hospitals, as I said, need physiotherapists in ICU, IPD, OPD, and definitely there are several options in sports therapy, government jobs, as I mentioned. Now, the course name is BPT, and I invite you all, if you are interested in this course, then you might call in the given phone number 9887313330 for my university, which is University of Engineering and Management, UEM Jaipur. If you are interested, you call in this number and you can enroll for this course. You get the opportunity to become a doctor in physiotherapy. I will invite all of you to come to this course. Our university has got several tie-ups with several hospitals all around. They do a lot of internships, our students. They get involved with the hospitals right from the beginning. Right from the beginning of the course, they become involved with the doctors, they become involved with the hospitals, they spend their time in the hospitals, they learn. So these are so many options that you get right from the beginning. Apart from that, our students are continuously involving themselves in medical camps. They conduct frequent medical camps where patients come and they treat the patients directly during their student tenure. When they are students, they are doing this so that they get the practical exposure and become professional when they actually get the opportunity. So these are the several options, and one more thing I missed out is in our university, patients directly come. We have got a hospital associated with us in our campus where patients directly come for physiotherapy and the students directly get an option to treat those patients under the supervision of their teachers who are doctors. I invite you all to UEM Jaipur, University of Engineering and Management, UEM Jaipur. You can note down the number 9887313330. Till this situation is over, the situation of crisis COVID-19 is over, the entire course is possible to be conducted or taken in online mode. Till the situation is over. Thank you. Thanks to all of you. Note down the number 9887313330.